Hey everybody, Jacob Godar here. I own and operate Scooters Lawn Care with a team of real fucking badasses, and I am super excited that we're crossing a big line this week. I don't know. Thought I saw something on my shirt. That must just be the camera. See, we're crossing a huge line this week. I don't know when this video is going to get edited. I don't know when you're going to see this, but for context, it is 11/2, November 2nd when I say this. This week, we're going to cross the $3 million line with our businesses combined. Super fucking stoked that Florida is pumping. Illinois is up 9% and it's gaining every month right now, so I expect to see it up 10% this year without being there, which is awesome for the team there. Florida is rocking. It is up 159% on last year as a whole, and we still have 2 fucking months left to go. So that's awesome. Florida's let itself almost produce 1.2 million this year with still 2 months to go. And this is really big. I'm super excited for all of this stuff. This has been my mission to grow something of size, of something of value, something that makes contributions, something that's always creating, something that's always building. This has just been what I wanted to do forever. I always thought when I was younger that I would be involved in something big. Even when I kind of started business, I thought I'd be involved with something big. The cool part is I don't think what I do is big at all now. I think there's a fucking long way to go. But when I step back and I share this moment with you guys, this is a moment for me more than I guess that it is for anyone. I just get to talk and share this, and hopefully this inspires somebody else that this is totally true. But when I look back and realize, damn, I quit my job and had $6,000 that I cashed from my 401k and went and started this. And I think at that time I had like 25 fucking lawns. To see where this thing has went from starting from that, I remember a time where all the equipment I had, for the most part, except for like the mowers, which were tiny, they were just push mowers, got stolen because my garage got broken into. I did get some help. I think my grandma gave me like $800 to replace, or $1,000 to try to replace. I had a combi unit that got stolen, all my blowers, all the weed eaters. They stole my hunting bow. They stole, it was when I came out of a body shop, so I'd have sockets that were snap-on sockets, and I got a lot of this for next to nothing, but still the value of a set of snap-on sockets can be $150 to $300. They grabbed a bunch of this stuff and just took a bunch of my stuff. And to see from that time in that little 2.5 car garage, or whatever you call that garage, it was tiny, and to see where everything is now, and to know that there's so much further to go. Like, it excites me now, and I didn't know this would ever excite me, that a huge cool part of this is about creating jobs for people. We get to create jobs all the time. We're hiring people all the time. Are we having to cut people? I look at my company like a sports team. Sports teams cut people that aren't performing. And does that mean we don't have any grace? No, it doesn't mean we don't have any grace at all. But I realize now that for us to ultimately be what I envision someday, we're going to have to try to coach up the people if we can, and then move them out if we can't, but constantly bring new people in. And it's so exciting to see the company growing, expanding, and creating opportunities. I never once, I remember before I ever started a company when I was younger, the close friend of mine that trained me and sold me all his tools for body work. He always told me, he's like, you're too fucking smart to be a body man. Thank you for the credit to my good friend. I never really considered myself that smart. But I remember him telling me that. But at the same time in my life, I had to be about 21. So that was a wild time in my life. I remember being in this body shop, and I had him telling me this over here, and then I had this whole set of people over here saying, oh man, if you were going to start a business, you had to do that way back in the day. It was so much easier in the day than it is now to start a business. And I remember all that head trash, that stuff coming in, that stuff that people were saying that they were actually imprinting on me. That's the effect of the 5 people you spend the most time around, what they actually do for you. They create your beliefs, whether you realize it or not. If they're broke, you'll be broke. If they're rich, you'll be rich. If they think life sucks, you are going to think life sucks. It's so wild that these little things throughout life were shown to me. and I was presented with. And somebody that really meant a lot to me said that I was a lot smarter than this, and I go out and do that. Now he still looks at what I do now and he's like, dude, you're fucking crazy, and you just keep doing more. I know that this little monument, 3 million, is just a drop in the bucket of what we're gonna do. We're on the way to 10, and then we'll be on the way to 50, and then we'll be on the way to 100. Because I started all of this when I was 25. I am now 34. And now with the way businesses grow from when I started till now, it's monumentally different. So like I said, people said that it was hard to start if you didn't start way back in the day. This is the best time ever to start a business. You've got this. There's some computers sitting behind me and all of that and all this technology where we can go really, really fast, and as you learn. Like, it took my first business years to get to $1 million in sales. Our second business, the second year in business, in the first 9, I'm not that smart, I don't even know. There's 2 months left in the year, and I'm trying to calculate how many months I've went so far. So 10 months, right? In 10 months, it's done 1.1 million. And then there's other businesses that people grow that do way freaking more than that. But just, we get stuck, and a lot of people that are watching this, if you're in the lawn care and landscape industry, you get stuck thinking you can only do this minuscule amount, or there's all these challenges, or how do I not get stuck? And the way you don't get stuck is legitimately what my wife told me when I asked, how did I not get stuck? And she said, you just always did. You just did the next thing, and did the next thing, and did the next thing. Whether you knew how to do it or not, you figured it the fuck out, and you just went. So I'm really, really happy to say that it's came so far. It's been so big. Sometime this week, don't know. Could be today, could be tomorrow. We're gonna cross the $3 million line. And we've still got some time to see how far we can get. Maybe 3.5, maybe closer to 4 before the end of the year, and see truly how far we can go, and see a team of people grow, and see it being so much more than me. Seeing it being other people starting to earn more and more money every year, and have more and more involvement in the company, and have more and more opportunity for themselves and for all the new people that they're coaching and bringing on. I think when I wanted something big, I just wanted something bigger than me.